while accounts like Benny Johnson are trying to tell you what a Chad this new Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, is.
Mr. Speaker, do you support additional aid to Ukraine?
We all do. We're going to have conditions on that, so we're working through it.
What kind of
Here's a few takes and tweets you might have not seen.
And I've thought often through all these ordeals over the last couple of weeks about the difference in the experiences between my two 14-year-old sons, Michael being a Black American and Jack being white, Caucasian. They have different challenges. My son, Jack, has an easier path. He just does. The interesting thing about both of these kids, Michael and Jack, is they're both handsome, articulate, really talented kids, gifted by God to do lots of things. But the reality is, and no one can tell me otherwise, my son Michael had a harder time than my son Jack is going to have simply because of the color of his skin. And that's a reality. It's an uncomfortable, painful one to acknowledge, but people have to recognize that's a fact.
What should we do about that?
I think that we really do need systematic change. I think we need transformative solutions. I think we're at a moment where we can begin to do more to form that more perfect union, as it says in the first line of the Constitution.
Interesting. I wonder what he'll propose. In 2020, he tweeted, "George Floyd appears to have been the victim of murder. A closer view of the video can lead one to no other conclusion, and the tragedy has focused a spotlight once again on the plight of millions of Black men in America. It is real, heartbreaking, and must be addressed." Seems like a big celebrator of Juneteenth as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I know a lot of Republicans will see that and think, is he a Democrat and a liberal in disguise? Others will look at that and think, it's not a big deal. It's not that bad. Me personally, at this point, all I know is our taxpayer money is going overseas to Ukraine and or Israel.
The country demands strong leadership of this body, and we must not waver. Our nation's greatest ally in the Middle East is under attack. The first bill that I'm going to bring to this floor in just a little while will be in support of our dear friend Israel, and we're overdue in getting that done.
Mr. Speaker, do you support additional aid to Ukraine?
We all do. We're going to have conditions on that, so we're working through it.
What kind of
Because that's what politicians are there for. Fake fight, divide and conquer, make you hate your neighbors, while they pretty much all work on the same team. No matter how much you love foreign countries, isn't it kind of crazy that the first thing that the new Speaker of the House did was say that he was going to send your money overseas? If I saw another country do that with America or a different country and say, this is the first thing we're going to do for our people, not talk about roads, not talk about inflation, not talk about crime in the cities, not talk about what you just suffered during lockdowns or the fact that the middle class is being destroyed. No. That's not the first thing we're going to talk about. We're going to mention a foreign country. If I saw any leader of any other country do that, I would assume that they were compromised. But in America, it's actually hate speech to even think that, because it's so totally not true that they have to pass multiple laws, bills, and anti-protest speech laws to show you what a bad person you are for thinking that. So what do I think about Mike Johnson talking about his black and white son? I don't really care, because I don't trust him anyway, and I'm probably not going to spend too much more time or any other videos talking about him. That's for the other Republican accounts to create some sort of goofy fake theater for their audience to feel like they're fighting the other side, when in reality, they're just running in circles on a carousel around politicians that probably wouldn't even spit on you if you were on fire to put it out. God bless you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Enjoy yourself and don't stress out too much out there. I know a lot of media is trying to stress people out. Appreciate you. Hey, what's going on, my friends? Just a few ways to stay in touch and support if you'd like to. The first way is dreamrare.com. We have blue beanies, black beanies, pink hats, other colored hats, freedom versus tyranny shirts, stay blessed long sleeve, God is great long sleeve, and lots of more cool items coming soon. Dreamrare.com. Check out the shop to support. Everything's made in the United States. Handpicked by me. Patreon.com/raretalk for $5 a month. You can help support me, support the show. If you haven't noticed, unlike other channels, I don't work with very many sponsors, sometimes none at all. And part of the way I'm able to do that is with the dreamrare.com shop and patreon.com/raretalk. So thank you guys for keeping this show free, unimpeded, uninterrupted. I'm forever grateful.